What's going on, guys? Welcome to your match preview, sponsored by the OneFootball app for all your up-to-date footballing news. Make sure you scroll down into the description and grab that, man. Yo, I said you want more content, so I said cool, I'll get you your match previews, and we're going to do it similar to we do the Rants Red Talk. So I'll put the tweet out, get your questions, get your thoughts about the upcoming games, and then we're going to go through them. First one is from @3xmor, and it says, what formation would we go for, and would you start McTominay since he balled out at the Etihad? Against City, I think I would go with the three at the back. I'd go with two up front. City centre-backs, just their centre-back partnership in general, yeah, like City aren't that solid defensively, I don't think. So I think putting two strikers up against their centre-halves will cause them a lot of problems. I genuinely do. Like, I would love to see Ighalo or Martial up front. Ighalo will occupy the centre-backs. Martial will drop a bit deeper, link the play, etc., etc. Bruno just behind that. Fred and Matic in the midfield. I wouldn't start McTominay. Because I think since he's come back, McTominay's probably been one of our worst players. And I know he's playing himself back into form, but City is not a game that you want to be playing yourself back into form. Like, no thank you, innit? I'm not really on that. I don't think City's a good game to be kind of feeling your way back into the game. Also, Matic hasn't done anything wrong, so I can't think of a reason to drop Nemanja Matic. So I'll do the Matic and Fred in there. I'll do Luke Shaw left centre-back, Harry Maguire centre-back, Eric Bailly right centre-back, Wan-Bissaka right wing-back, left wing-back, Brandon Williams, David De Gea in goal. That's how I would go. And then I'd play it by ear. I'd see how it worked. If it wasn't really working, then you can always tweak it. Put Martial left wing, put Ighalo up front, switch back to a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1, and make the changes. You could take off Brandon Williams and bring on a right-sided player. You could bring Juan Mata on the right-hand side. Yeah, and balance it out like that. But I would definitely start with, I'll say the three at the back, the 3-4-3. That's how I would like to see the formation played, like attacking, positive, but with two strikers up there, because I do believe that defense can be got at. Let me know, guys, in the description below, what formations would you go for? Would you prefer the 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3, or would you go with the three at the back, like I would? Next one, @SellerDoorRS. It says, will you ever allow yourself to believe in Ollie? If we beat City at home convincingly, could that turn you around? I think Ollie was trying the diamond at Everton out to block City's 2 false nines in the 3-1 loss. There's a method to the devil's madness, Rants. I don't think there is, in it. I think that diamond was shambolic. The diamond didn't work. The diamond looked like nobody knew what they were doing. It's one thing trying a formation, but you should be drilling that formation in training. The players didn't even look like they knew what they were doing. And City don't play 2 false nines. Like, Aguero doesn't play as a false nine. He never has. So I don't know who you're referring to when you say 2 false nines to City. I've never seen City play 2 false nines. They always play one up top and 2 wide players. Like, I've never seen City play 2 false nines. So if you're watching this, if you care to elaborate, you can leave a comment. But I've never seen City play 2 false nines ever in my life, innit? It's very rare even that you see Jesus and Aguero play together. So I don't know what you mean, bro. I think that diamond, I don't think it had anything to do with City. I just think that he had all of his players fit, and he wanted to try a thing and it didn't work, innit? And no, I'll never believe in Ollie, because I've seen enough to know that he doesn't know what he's doing. Like, when it goes right, most of the time he's just winging it, bruv. Like, you can see it. Because even when he's doing well in games, he still makes substitutions that don't make sense, that tell me he doesn't know what he's doing. Like, there's no method to his madness. It's just madness. Like, even the last game, yeah, we're 3-0 up and you bring on Anthony Martial, bruv, who hasn't had the best time with injuries this season, bruv. Why don't you just bring on like an Angel Gomez or a Chong or something? Like, bruv, we're 3-0 up. Give some of the young boys a run out. get their confidence up. Instead, you're bringing Martial on to do what, bro? Other than to pull a hamstring. Like, it don't make no damn sense. Like, Oli is just an accident waiting to happen, innit? And I think the sooner, the guys upstairs realise that and get rid of him, the better. Like, I'm not going to change my mind on him, though. At the Red Knight, it says, when I look at Mata, James and Mason as our right-wing options, it seems obvious to me that James is by far the worst of the three, and I don't know why he constantly plays. If you had to decide, would you play him or go with other options for City and the rest of the season? For City game, I don't play Daniel James unless I'm playing him as a wing-back. I've said before that I think that he's got the attributes to play wing-back. He's not very tall, he's quick, he's got good work rate, and he has a delivery on him. It's not consistent, but he has one. So for me, I don't start Daniel James against City, but it's a good option to have on the breakaway if we keep the game respectable, yeah, and we're still in the game with 20 minutes to go. Why not fling Daniel James's pace on to give tired legs something to think about? But I don't ever see a reason why you would start Daniel James in a game that you have to win and you're playing against top opposition. By all means, if you're playing in cup competitions and that, give Daniel James a run out. But for me, he's proven on many occasions he's simply not good enough. So because of that, I would never start him against a team that's half decent. I wouldn't, because I don't trust him. Like, I think he's rubbish, in all honesty, and it's not even personal. I just think that he lacks so much. He's a very one-dimensional player, and that one dimension, yeah, against decent players ain't enough. So I'd absolutely start Mata or Mason Greenwood ahead of him, like, at all times in a game that means something. At _Ocon, you rather have Agallo at the 9 and Tony on the left, or Tony as a 9 and James on the left versus City? I think I've just answered that. I definitely prefer to have Agallo up top with Martial on the left. Martial from the left is devastating, as we know. And given that we pretty much had to put a full-strength team out Thursday night, they've had the day less rest compared to City. Do you think that puts us at a disadvantage? I don't think it puts us at a disadvantage. And the reason why I don't think it puts us at a disadvantage is because we're getting to that time of the season where everyone's playing loads of games, bro. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's playing loads of games. All the good teams are still in all the competitions. Like, do you know what I mean? City are still in all the competitions, really. Like, they just won the League Cup, for God's sake. Do you know what I mean? They're still in the Champions League. Yeah, it's just one of them things where if you're a half-decent team, you're going to be playing loads of games. I don't think one day is going to make that much of a difference. I think that people now, we're at the business end of the season in March, where people are playing for Europe. They're playing for trophies. They're playing for something, innit? That you don't need a reason to get up for these games. That there's nothing. You don't need motivation to play at this time of the year. So I honestly think that it's not really an advantage. It's one day. If the man is saying that it's an advantage, it's an excuse at this point, innit? That's all it is. If you ask the players, in all honesty, if anything, all players are tired right now. So the extra one day that City got, I don't think it makes a difference. I don't think that we should look into that. Martial didn't play a full game. Agallo started, probably won't start against Man City. Eric Bailly started the last game. Maguire didn't start the last game. Fred started, but he came off. McTominay came off. He wasn't playing well anyway. Do you know what I mean? A good few man like got a rest. So I wouldn't say that City's extra day is going to have a massive, if any, like impact on the game tomorrow. I think the game tomorrow is going to come down to tactically who gets it right and who's just a better team. If we turn around and beat Manchester City tomorrow, which I don't expect us to, then brilliant result, innit? It's a brilliant result. Like, we can't take away from that. But at the same time, if City turn up on their job, because these men just turned Real Madrid over, so City aren't no joke team. If City turn up on job, it could be peak still, depending on how we set up. That's why I would play the 4 at the back, not 4 at the back, 3 at the back, because I feel like we're going to be doing a lot of defending and we're probably going to be hitting on the break. And if we are hitting on the break, I'd rather hit on the break with two strikers, similar to how Wolves hit on the break, yeah, with someone that can hold, someone that can link, and someone that can run off them, rather than having Martial isolated in a one up there by himself. Because having him trying to hold the ball when you're hitting it kind of long to him or in the channels, like, that's not how he thrives, innit? And I just think if we don't take care of the ball, which we don't really anyway, if we give City a lot of the ball, I just think just because of the pressure coming again and again and again, they could just break us down. So let me know what you think about that, guys. Yeah, let me know, definitely. Do you think that the extra day is going to matter? Me personally, I don't, innit? Like, I genuinely think that these guys love playing football. And at this time of the season, these guys are playing for honours. And every time, if anything, they're training less now. When you're playing more games in less time, I know from experience, you don't train as much. Like, the day before the game, you might have a light tactical session. You're playing like volleyball or football, golf or something. You're just pissing around, you know what I mean? You're not really training. You're just ticking over. There'll be lots of guys getting massages, staying loose, but there won't be a lot of football going on. So I genuinely don't think it's that much of a problem. So let me know, guys. So match prediction for me, I don't really know. I don't think it's going to be an onslaught. I want to say that we're going to score tomorrow. Just based on the last few games, I think that we will get a goal. But I don't think we'll win the game. So I don't know. I think we'll lose 2-1. I genuinely, honestly think we'll lose 2-1. Let me know your match predictions in the comment section below, guys. I think I think City will just edge it. I just think that they have, I don't know, I just think that they have too much, man. You know what I mean? It'll be interesting to see how De Gea reacts anyway to the mistake that he made last game. If he has a solid game, then we could be in and with a shout of nicking something. But yeah, I don't think we can afford for him not to be on form tomorrow, because I think he's going to have a lot of work to do. So yeah, let me know your match predictions in the comment section below, and also let me know what your lineups would be and what formation it would be. So in the comment section, give me your formation, give me your lineup, and give me your match prediction in the comments, guys. I'm going to try and do these before every game now to get you guys more content, because a few of you, man, were like, oh, why do we have to wait a year for a new video and that? But yeah, I'm sorting my studio out at the moment. I just started painting my green screen at the moment against the wall. Had a bit of a mare with that. Flipping out, like, there's gloss paint on there, so I need to go and buy a primer tomorrow, paint, and then go over that. So it's gonna take me an extra day. I had a meeting today about my fight because it got postponed because of the coronavirus thing. And I've got a new fight date. It's not too far away. So I'll get back into camp probably the week after next week as well. So yeah, loads of new things coming up, new gaming content coming up, more shows coming, new podcasts coming. So loads of content coming for you guys. Big up for the support. Make sure you add up the social medias at Rants and Bants on Instagram and Twitter. And yeah, if you ain't smashed the like button already, come on, G. Smash that button. And yo, I'll catch you after the City game.